Very excited to be supporting this innovative initiative here in San Diego. We're not just here to electrify the clean transportation sector, but also leverage these resources. And what we're doing with Cajon Valley School District is putting bidirectional chargers so we can enable this vehicle to grid V2G technology. Then leverage the school buses' batteries to provide power back to the grid when we most need it.
From a driver perspective, right, you want to make sure your vehicle is ready when you need it. And so V2G offers the ability of controlling very tightly the charge and discharge rate of the vehicle, and therefore making sure that the vehicle is going to be ready for the driver. The other aspect of V2G is the ability of transforming those vehicles into energy storage. And we are able to do that when it's the most critical time for the grid.
I saw a chance for a pilot program. Probably it's equivalent of $5 million in equipment and infrastructure we've gotten with very little cost. So from a budget standpoint, and that's my background with the school district, is finance, is how can I save as much money as possible to go back to the classrooms. You know, for our charging stations, we've been able to split 50-50 the revenue with Newbie. And ultimately, all that money goes back into our classrooms.
Part of the work too in implementing V2G is making sure that we also create the right market structures. We want to make sure that there are incentives for large fleet users. Right now, they're going to be taking advantage of some of these load reduction programs, kind of demand response, where they can have obviously an economic benefit. But I see a world where the market structure will evolve and they'll be able to shift the way they use their vehicles to be able to offset some of their costs as well. Clean transportation is going to be the biggest contributor to reducing greenhouse gases in our region. And it starts with these types of applications, right? And then obviously large fleets like school buses are big emitters of emissions. An electric school bus alone will have clean air, no noise pollution that will obviously not just benefit our kids, but the community in general.